Hey everybody, this is Jane Smolnik. I'm coming to you from my office in Asheville, North Carolina. So I'm a naturopathic doctor and iridologist with ultimatehealing.com. And I want to talk today about brain health. Do you know that a large majority of us are at risk nowadays for Alzheimer's, mental decline, dementia, forgetfulness, loss of focus and concentration? And if you're someone that really wants to protect your brain, I want you to learn a little bit about it because there are a few key things that are absolutely necessities to protect and keep your brain healthy. Do you know Alzheimer's, they're saying now, is not really a disease? It is something that progresses over 20 to 30 years' time and causes mental decline. And there are some things that are absolutely essential to avoid that. Many of us can be at risk for something like Alzheimer's or poor cognitive function. And really what I see happening with iridology, when I photograph the eyes, is many people have low cerebral circulation where it's a little more challenging for them to get blood, nutrients, and oxygen past the blood-barrier to the brain. So there are a few things that are really essential to help this. The first one is B12. Vitamin B12 is absolutely essential. It protects the neurons in the brain. B12 deficiency is really associated with mental decline and dementia as well. So also B6, both of those really help to release or relax mental stress. So very important. Our brain also utilizes a ton of trace minerals and minerals. So really your vitamins and minerals are really key. I know some people say, oh, I don't bother, I don't need it, I'm healthy. But your brain needs it as well as your body. So trace minerals as well. One of the most absolutely essential things is omega oils, especially high potency omega-3 oil, which is anti-inflammatory. It helps to get more blood, nutrients, and oxygen past that blood barrier to the brain. It is absolutely essential, and they're saying that now at least 97% of us are deficient in omega oils. So really good quality fish oil. You really have to know where your fish comes from. I also find that vitamin D, D3, is also essential for healthy brain function. And I like to use, my omega oil is extremely pure. It's tested. Every single fish is tested, but also it has vitamin D3 in it, so that's also covered. You also have to consider the gut-brain connection. So if we have an unhealthy gut, if we have poor intestinal flora, if we have leaky gut, a number of things like that, it's going to relate to our brain. Do you know why? Because there are large blood vessels that wrap around the colon, and they, as our body is processing food and releasing the waste, these blood vessels are there to absorb the vitamins, minerals, nutrients, and get it to the body, and much of it goes to the brain as well as the sinus areas. Plus, if there is yeast in the body, there is also, it tends to really accumulate first in the brain area because the brain utilizes a lot of glucose and sugar to function well. If there's too much sugar and the probiotics are poor in the gut, then we can have a lot of yeast and candida conditions, which creates foggy brain, poor focus, poor concentration, things like that. So the gut-brain connection is absolutely essential. You want to do things like avoid toxins in your food, in your hair care products. Do you know our scalp absorbs toxins 26 times faster than anywhere else in the body? So if you're using hair coloring, shampoos, conditioners, hair care products that have a lot of chemicals in them, and most of them do, you're absorbing a lot of toxins into your brain, basically. Also avoid sugars and genetically modified food, processed food, as well as a lot of alcohol. So we have holiday season coming up, and a lot of people are going to be consuming a lot of these things, which can really be a little detrimental to our brain health. So if you have some kind of family history with some of this, you're more at risk. But even if you don't have family history of that and you're not taking good care of your brain, you're also at risk. Here's a few other things. Increasing your oxygen. Exercise on a daily basis. Get some oxygen flowing, get more oxygen to the brain. Very essential for good health. And the other one, which is most important that they're finding now, is daily activation of your NRF2 proteins, your NRF2 pathway, which turns on your body's ability to fight free radicals. According to Dr. Joe McCord, you can fight 1 million free radicals per second, which is cleaning up oxidative stress damage that's already occurred. So you want to make sure your brain's getting the nutrients it needs. You're not feeding it too much sugar. You're not pouring too many toxins. Think about heavy metals, exposure to mercury, lead, a number of other metals like that can be very detrimental to your brain, aluminum, and so forth. So being aware of reducing or eliminating those is essential. So treat your brain well, get some good oxygen into the brain, give it some good nutrients, some vitamins, omega oils, absolutely essential. D3 is essential, good probiotics, and keep your brain healthy. So that's something that's going to be helpful for everybody. If you have any questions, leave me a message. I'm happy to answer them. If you'd like, you can visit my website at ultimatehealing.com. So I hope that's helpful. And during this holiday season, take good care of your brain. Not too much alcohol and sugar and junk. Nourish yourself, and your brain will be happy for it in the long run because it will serve you for a very long time. Thank you so much. Have a great holiday. Bye-bye.